everyone. One of the things I'm most proud of as a board member at Silicon Valley Education Foundation is being part of helping students like Alexis Favors and Guadalupe Abrego get a solid foundation in algebra so they can go on to pass Algebra 1 in the 8th grade in line with the new state guidelines. Now they'll be ready to enroll in geometry in 9th grade and algebra 2 in 10th grade, setting them on track to complete college prep math and science courses and prepare to enter college, and ultimately be prepared to enter the workforce. This is our goal at Silicon Valley Education Foundation. I'll ask Alexis and Guadalupe some questions in a minute, but first I'd like to ask Emmett, CEO of Silicon Valley Community Foundation, why he thinks it's important to support programs like Stepping Up to Algebra.
Absolutely. Thanks for the opportunity to be with you this evening. Let's start with some basic facts. Why is Algebra 1 so important? Algebra 1 in 8th grade is the single strongest predictor of college attendance. Algebra 1 in 8th grade is one of the strongest predictors of success in college. Not taking Algebra 1 by 9th grade is the single strongest predictor of dropping out of high school. Algebra 1 is the gateway. Now, take Santa Clara students. Last year, 2009, there were some 19,550 students enrolled in 8th grade. Only 58% of them took Algebra 1. And of that, only 52% received a score of proficient or above. We have a crisis. And that's why Step Up to Algebra is so important for the work that we are doing with Silicon Valley Education Foundation. It's why training teachers in after-school programs and training students in out-of-school and in-school placements is essential. Algebra 1 is the gateway. And in a community like Silicon Valley, where we know about math and science being the gateways to innovation in the future, we can't afford to allow those statistics to continue. That's why it's important, Bruce.
Thanks, Emmett. One of the things I learned as a father of 2 children, that if you really want to know if something is working or not working, is you have to go right to the source. So let me start with Alexis. Alexis, tell us about your experience in pre-algebra in 7th grade, right before you took the Stepping Up to Algebra class. What kind of grade did you get? What was your experience? And don't hold back.
I felt like my teacher didn't care what grade I got, so finally I stopped caring. So I had a D at the end. And then I got into Mr. Adams' classroom, and I felt like he wanted us to succeed and he wanted us to get a good grade. So I actually finished off with this year with an A.
Wow. A question for Guadalupe. What did you like best about the summer program? What did you get out of it? What kind of grade are you getting in Algebra 1 this year as an 8th grader?
Okay, what I liked best about the summer program was that it gave me an opportunity to learn more or different ways to solve a problem that other students might not have learned. And also that the class sizes were small made it better because then the teacher would help you more. And what I got out of the summer program was that it helped me understand math more and see how easy it is when you have a right picture of what the teacher is teaching you. And before I entered this program, my grade was low, and now I have an A, and even my teacher and my parents agree. It's good. Now that I have an A, I feel good about myself because I know I'm good at math and I'll succeed.